in a row, and they all incorporate black pine. This is a pretty amazing story. Black pine is an extract that I know Stephanie's going to go into because it's a fascinating concept in that it gives you so many firming benefits. The delicate eye area, don't be afraid of using something firming around that area because of all the natural ingredients used in this. This is a black pine moisture lock eye rescue cream. It's almost like a serum because of the consistency. It's also here on sale, $10 off free shipping. Where do you want to start with this amazing story?
So I actually want to start with a funny personal story because Lena Korres comes into New York, you know, every couple months. I go over to Greece every couple months, and she was in New York City, and she was sitting in her office, and I looked at her and I said, what are you doing under your eyes?
Seriously?
Your eyes look amazing. Yes, it was so funny. And it was this product. She said, it's the new Moisture Lock Balm. And I'm like, well, I need that, right? Because this is actually an all-in-one balm. So it is the most rich, decadent texture. I'm going to show you. It is like the creamiest. You're going to pave down those lines and wrinkles. But what's in here is our black pine extract, which I'm going to talk you through. And there's also white flower extract. So this is brightening. If you have those dark circles, I'm actually just going to do a little bit of a quicker rub to show you. Look at that moisture, okay?
Wow.
Brightening with those white flower extracts.
I see it.
And then also, look, it's like a light beam on my hand. There's quinoa peptides in here. So they're like little puffy peptides that go in and they puff up and fill every line and wrinkle in. So what is this going to do? Not only is this going to fill in and pave down those deep lines and wrinkles underneath.
I like the way you say that.
But yeah, pave it in and kind of like puff everything up. But this is also clinically proven to provide a lift to the skin. So this is going to lift everything up through the power of black pine. Now, what is black pine? Black pine is actually an extract that we take from the bark of the black pine trees in Greece. And within that bark, there is actually a protein that the tree secretes that keeps the tree upright and resilient. For thousands of years, these trees have been around. And so it is that peptide and that protein that firm and tighten the skin. So you can see after 14 days, it is shown to diminish the appearance of expression lines. So we're talking about filling in the lines. Dark circles, if you have hereditary dark circles, I'm talking to you, very hard to address. Under eye bags, so the puffiness, and give the skin a lift, which we all love. We all love to do one of these.
In 14 days.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's an instrumental test. That's not like a, well, I think, or I feel, or I'm not sure, but I think that's an instrumental test. That's a very detailed process that is measured. I mean, we're talking, that's a lot of improvement. And eye bags, dark circles, expression lines. Oh, yes,
I love this product. I love this product. It's one and done.
I have to show you this too.
It's cool.
Oh, and I'll show that to you after we show you some more visuals.
Yeah, Heather's going to tap it in. Now you're going to see this is the creamiest consistency that we have. So she's literally paving it in. Now I love that Heather is so experienced with skincare because she is not pulling at that under eye area. It is one of my pet peeves. Do not pull and tug and rub.
Tap, tap, right?
You're going to tap it in, and it's going
best.
Right, it's going to melt in. But look at how she has a visibly lifted appearance to her eye. Do you see in the before the hooding, right? In the after, it's almost like the outer corners of her eye are like turned up a little bit, right? That is the lift. You're seeing the brightening. I mean, it's almost like we shone a spotlight under her eye. That's the white flower extracts, and those quinoa peptides over time, as she just applied this, are going to puff up any of those deep expression lines and wrinkles.
I'm super excited about this product.
Yes.
Really, really popular. You know, it's good for any skin type, any skin tone. It's never too early. It's never too late.
No,
One thing I love, and this is what I wanted to show this to you, is the way you dispense it. And this is so great for travel. It's perfect for, you know, carry-on. But see how you just kind of pop it up and open like that? So you don't have to worry about something, you know, coming undone in your cosmetic bag. It just goes straight in it. Oop, I just pumped out a little bit more. Sorry about that.
The reason that we did that actually is secondarily, aside, it's great for travel, but it's actually airtight. So So no air can get into that product. Air oxidizes ingredients. So if you have like a jar of an eye cream, right? After a few months, those actives actually aren't even active anymore because the air has oxidized the product. And sometimes you see the color change, right? So this is completely airtight. What that means for you is you get a fresh dose of that black pine extract every single time. There's hexapeptide 8 in here. There's the white flower extracts. There's quinoa peptides. And here's the other thing that is so amazing about this black pine extract is it's patented to Korres. So we are the only ones. I mean, look at that. Look at that deep, like brightening and hydration. That's not wet. Okay, that is actually drinking into my skin.
I feel like it's a salve, almost, for your skin.
That's what I call it, like a balm, yeah.
A balm,
yeah.
which is so much more highly concentrated. Yeah, this is
Heather,
a
you look
good
amazing.
one.
Look at that lift. Wow.
Right. Oh, it's a full size, by the way. Grab it while you can. $10 off. It's on sale. It's the first I've seen of it. So and it's relatively new to the Korres line in general because Lena was just sharing the good news. You noticed it without even telling you first.
I did. I was like, what are you doing? I need to do that. It's always, what are you wearing or what are you doing to your face? Because I need that.
Well, we're going to go from the Eye Rescue Balm, that brand new black pine, to the Primus, the wrinkle-defying day cream. This is saved for my show today. Here again, if you're looking for plumpness, for brightness, for smoothness of your skin, for deep, intensive moisturization, let's talk about this.